Rio de Janeiro has been rated critical for crime by the US State Department for the past 25 years, and according to the Crime Index, Rio is at the top of the list of world's most dangerous cities, ranking 10 out of 328. Crime statistics reflect continued critically high and rising levels of crimes in the categories of robbery, rape, fraud, and residential thefts. Opportunistic street crimes such as pickpocketing and purse snatching is a constant concern. These acts take place in all areas of the city at any time throughout the year. In this documentary, we will share our personal experiences with safety and security in Rio.
It's an area near Rio's central train station, popular with locals, tourists and thieves. A local TV station thought they'd investigate. They asked this woman if she was afraid, but before she could really answer, this happened. But the would-be mugger didn't get away with what he wanted. Petty crime is very common in Rio.
Meu nome é Bjorn, sou de Holanda. Eu estudo no Rio para 5 meses and I got robbed 2 months ago. We went out in Lapa and we were hungry. After a night going out, we decided to take an Uber to the McDonald's close to Lapa. It was 1 kilometer away from there, so we came into Centro and we saw that the McDonald's was closed, but we were hungry and we decided to take a walk around the corner to look if there was something in the neighborhood. Some of us thought it was Copacabana, but it wasn't. But we walked over there and we saw a lot of people sleeping on the floor. Saw that it was not too safe to be in this environment, but we kept walking. We walked to the end of this street over there. Probably we had been very noisy when we were walking from McDonald's to this place, and Max decided to order an Uber. It's in front of us. We were with 5 people and he took his phone out of his pocket and ordered an Uber over here. So stand on this place and out of nowhere there came a guy, grabbed his phone and ran into that direction, and 2 seconds later there were 2 guys around me and 3 of our friends could run away, and I'm not sure how it happened, but they tackled me and I fell on the ground and I laid here, and there was one guy who put the knife in front of me and yeah, he wanted my phone, but I wore like this fanny pack, so I thought he couldn't see my phone. So I put my hands in the air like, hey, I don't have anything. But there was another guy who came from behind, cut the fanny pack off, and they ran away together into the alley over there. You see it, and to the right. And I laid on the ground, felt a little bit angry, a little bit sad. I didn't know so well, and I was searching for my friends. They were waiting over there. You can see it here behind the shop, and we came together. Everybody was angry, but yeah, it was a big disappointment. 3 days after it, I felt still a little bit sad about it, but yeah, the only thing we said to each other was like, okay, this is a real experience, so just take it.
Right in the centre of Rio, Lapa is famous for its nightlife, a heady mix of partygoers, prostitutes, transvestites and drug users. It's the old bohemian heart of Rio and a real playground for sinners, where it's said anything can happen.
Hi, my name is Kim. I'm a student from Holland and I study at PUCI in Rio right now, and I got drugged. Me and my friends, we went to Pedra do Sal and we had a few caipirinhas and it was really fun. And then all of a sudden I felt a bit like, I felt I was a little bit drunk or something, and I went home, and I thought I went home safely and nothing happened. And the next morning when I woke up, I still felt a little dizzy. And I looked at my Uber app and I saw that I sent a Uber to like 4 different locations before I got home. And I wanted to go to school, so I got a bike, I went to the beach and I was waiting for one of my friends. And when he arrived, I felt so dizzy that I fainted. And then when I woke up, I was with a postguard and he was helping me to get better, and eventually it turned out that I got drugged. At least that's what he thought. And yeah, it was really weird. Like, I didn't even notice them putting something in my drink or whatever happened. I had no clue. I just found out because I fainted, and it was such a weird experience. But after all, I don't feel less safe. Of course, I'm like watching my drink all the time right now, even more than I did before. But yeah, I don't feel less safe or something. I'm not like acting in a different way. But it was weird to experience. And
Hi, my name is Jovi. I'm an exchange student in Rio and I witnessed a shooting over here. Yes. In like the first week I came here, I got home from Canasta with the Uber. At first the Uber driver didn't want to go up over here because it's near the border of the favela. Then the Uber driver came to here, he parked his car over there. And just when I wanted to get out of the Uber, a guy came running down the favela really fast downwards. And we saw 3 guys aiming at him and shooting at him. So the Uber driver just turned around his car, we went back down, waited there for like 10 minutes, then we got back up and there were like 2 police officers over here standing with the big guns and protecting the border of the favela. So afterwards, for the first couple of days, I was still a little bit scared of the situation around here because everything was new for me and I heard it was very dangerous over here, and now I already witnessed it. But in the weeks after, nothing really happened and I don't feel any more unsafe over here.